All right, now in this example here, we're given this polynomial function, right? So negative 2x to the fifth plus 3x squared minus 2x plus 10. And so we're asked in this example to list out all the possible rational zeros. Okay, so what are we going to do? Well, we're going to use the rational zeros theorem. It says, okay, if there is a rational zero, right? If there is a rational zero and it exists, then we know that the numerator of that rational zero is going to come from the constant term. So that's going to be all of our p's, right? And the denominator is going to be a factor of the leading coefficient, which is our q's, right? So all I'm going to do is list out the possible factors of p from our constant term. So what are the possible factors? Well, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 5, and plus or minus 10. And all of the factors of q, which is here negative 2, is going to be plus or minus 1 and plus or minus 2. Okay? Now the reason why I put the plus and minuses is because, well, in this case here, this could be what? It could be negative 1 times positive 2, or it could be positive 1 times negative 2. Okay? And the same thing goes with all the p's, right? So it's always plus or minus. Okay, now, now what I'm going to do is, now all I have to do is take and find all of my p divided by q's. So if I want to list all the possible factors, all the possible rational zeros, then all I'm going to do is take all of the p's that I could have, right? So let me write it this way. So plus or minus 1, comma, plus or minus 2, comma, plus or minus 5, comma, plus or minus 10, all divided by what? Plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2. Now, if I have plus or minus 1, all I'm going to do is just get all of these. So that's not really going to give us anything. Okay? So if I wanted to list all these out, what I would get is what? I'd get plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2. So I'd get everything, all the p's back. Plus or minus 5, plus or minus 10. And then divide everything by plus or minus 2. Well, that's going to give me plus or minus a half. Plus or minus 2 divided by plus or minus 2 is going to give me plus or minus 1. So that's going to just give me a duplicate value. I don't need that. And then here it's going to be 5 divided by 2. So I'm going to have plus or minus 5 halves as a possible candidate. And then 10 divided by 2 is 5, but I already have that. So I don't need to write that again. So then my list of possible rational zeros will be that. And that's where I would start if I wanted to test and try to find some factors of this polynomial. If I wanted to find zeros or if I wanted to start factoring it, that's where I would start. All right.